I'm going to a funeral today. It's a funeral for an old friend. She would have wanted sick outfits, so I have to wear something cool. I think I'm gonna be a mess for sure. Blue service work suit, and I've got my Adidas red pants, denim jacket. I have a feeling I'll wear the blue suit. I think she would have thought it was dope that I'm rocking up to her funeral in a blue service work suit.
Smile and wave, boys, smile and wave. You should leave soon.
There in the mess, I find my heart. Oh babe, I'm gonna get back in this fight. Give it my best, can only try. Plus lately, I'm feeling I'll be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
This spot is gorgeous. Let me show you. This is Newcastle. And ships come through that way. Kind of into there. Carrot cake. I didn't bring a knife or a fork, so I'm gonna eat this with my hands. Insanely good. I love carrot cake. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I think it's kind of healthy. I just love carrot cake. Today is the 2nd of June. I just got back from a funeral. That's why I'm in my blue suit. Sorry, I should introduce myself. My name is Quinton. I'm a creative person, I think. I've had a bit of a crazy 6 months, but crazy last month. This carrot cake is banging. Oh my goodness. It all started when I fell in love with this incredible girl and then struggled to feel love and found myself really confused and then really hurt her. Kind of had to go and sort my shit out. So I probably spent the last 6 months in therapy, initially starting with like behavioral stuff and parts work and like why I am the way I am. And then we went back further in time, started to understand my teenage years. I started to understand why I'm so crazy, why I'm so creative. Yeah, I guess like understanding experiences in my life, getting some answers for why I feel the way I do. And then eventually I went into my childhood and reconnected with the memory of abuse, essentially. The memory that my body had shut down and kind of put away. And I don't want to say it's about as bad as it can get, because I know that people deal with crazy bad abuse, but it was sexual abuse, and I was just a little kid. And it deposited shame into my psyche that I've lived with since then. I've spent most of my life trying to stand upright, trying to be myself in the world, but deep down in my gut, I felt so fucked up. I laugh about it because it's the only way for me to like talk about it. I guess it's made me feel like I couldn't be myself. It made me feel like anything I did, I'd overwork and feel like I had to work to earn love, but also work to atone sins for shame that I'd felt. And that's caused me to feel really confused about everything. And also feel insanely passionate about surviving. I've managed to find a joyful, colorful life, achieve a lot, but never really feeling like I could be myself. Never really feeling like I was safe to be myself. Never feeling like I could be a little boy who just wants to create stuff and make things and run around and sit in the sunlight and eat carrot cake and talk to a little camera. I think what I do know is how my body feels having processed some of it. Memory's a funny thing. It's not super accurate. Kind of makes it really confusing because you don't exactly know. But you can feel confident in the feelings that happen as you process that. So your body locks down emotions that it can't handle, and as I process those emotions, I cry like almost constantly. I feel like I've just like spent the last like 6 months crying. For the first time in my life, I feel like I can be a kid. I feel like I can be the person that I am. I get to now explore and figure out who I am, which is really exciting. It just so happens that it coincides with me making my first album. It's to love me, to love you, and to love us. About learning how to love right, and the lessons that I've learned is to love someone else, to love myself, and to love the world around me, and to heal the wounds that I've caused. And then it also coincides with me launching my creative company, and I've been trying to figure out if I could launch this creative company. We want to make tools for creative people and tools for life, really. That's what happens in Newcastle. That's where I live. That's a coal strip. I'll show you. over there. Oh, you can't really see it. Anyway, it coincides with those being my goals, I guess, for this year. And for the next chapter of my life is to get myself healthy and balanced. I needed to deal with this trauma. I needed to deal with this behavior that I'd somehow found myself in situations that I'm just like, that's not who I am. And I really hurt someone I loved, and I want to repair that and at least make it right between my heart to this beautiful person that I hurt. I want to make this album and share the story of making the album and the lessons that I've learned about love. I think I sing songs because I'm upset. And I'll get Walter. My company is called Leah, which stands for Life and Adventure. It's not an acronym, she means life and adventure. And that's, I guess, the philosophy that I've used to get through whatever my life has been until now. I couldn't trust myself, I couldn't trust where my feelings and emotions came from. And I've had to find a way to exist in life that is practical, and this last month has been crazy. It's like realizing this trauma stuff. We did our first Leah off-site with Dan and Luke, who are my co-founders. We're starting to figure out what this company is going to be and what we're going to make, and then I finished 2 songs, one called Upside Down, one called Fast Runner, and they're gorgeous and I'm so happy with them. They're soft. They're actually like soft like me, rather than me trying to like make them hard, make them really tough and stuff. I'm learning how to make videos. I've always loved making videos and been so inspired by people making videos, and I've got so many stories and so many experiences that I want to share. And I guess it makes me feel safe to make videos as well. I feel like the more I can share of my life, the safer I feel in the world, because people know who I am and know my heart. I feel like I've got explaining to do. I guess some could say that I don't have explaining to do and I don't need to do this, but whatever innocence I had was taken away from me when I was a little kid, and creating makes me feel like I can be innocent. I live here in Newcastle. This is where I live. I've got an apartment just over there. Oh, let me show you this shit. Every day, about, I don't know, like there's 20 or 30 of those that come through every day, maybe 40, I don't know. Yeah, that ship is going to pick up coal. Where I live, where there's a coal town. Our whole city is kind of built on coal. It's emerging into it's got a whole bunch of other stuff that's interesting. I'm excited to be here, I really am. I feel like I don't have a choice. I feel like if I don't share my story, and if I don't sing songs, and I don't bring joy, light and color into the world, then I'm just gonna crumble into a ball. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep chasing this down and sharing my stories and adventure, because at the moment, my life is now an adventure. I feel like I'm on chapter 1, and that's really exciting, and I'm gonna share it here. Why I wear a blue suit and my colourful socks, and why I sit in a park and eat carrot cake after a funeral. I want to be around for a while. I've had some good years stolen from me, and a healthy life is a good life. All right, that's me. My name's Quinton, and this is my adventure.